and welcome to the Innovate for Climate Facebook Live series here in Singapore. We are live at the Digital Media Zone, where we have leaders from finance, markets, and innovation that are discussing the future of climate finance, as well as how to tackle climate change. I'm Sandrine Boukerche, and I'm a climate change specialist at the World Bank Group. And I'm here with Mr. Khoo, the CEO of the Singapore District Cooling Facility, which is the largest in the entire world. Before we continue, please follow the conversation at #InnovateForClimate. So, Mr. Khoo, as the world is getting warmer, we're going to need more cooling to keep people, products, and processes safe. For our young and enthusiastic audience, what is district cooling, and how can that help tackle climate change?
Yes. Thank you, Sandrine. Maybe just take a step back and reflect on the bigger picture, right? Like you say, we are all gathered here, hundreds of people are here to think and find solutions that can save the planet, sustainability solutions. Now, district cooling is one of these. In the Singapore Power Group, the SP Group, we are pushing various initiatives to find sustainability solutions, and be it enabling electric vehicles or enabling solar energy, renewable energy, putting them together holistically and seamlessly through digital platforms. We think that we need to solve many of the challenges for climate change holistically and seamlessly. Now, back to district cooling. Now, district cooling is one such solution. We're in Marina Bay Sands. Very few people walking around Marina Bay Sands and along the bayfront would realize that we have a major industrial facility 25 meters underground, which is producing chilled water for a neighborhood. This district cooling network is the world's largest underground district cooling network. What it does, district cooling basically produces chilled water centrally. In a building, if you need air conditioning, one means of producing air conditioning is by producing chilled water through what is a chiller. That chilled water is sent through the building, and then it goes through the network pipes and reaches the rooms of the buildings, and then that is sent to the air side system, which then blows out air conditioning. In a district cooling system, you do this in a central location. And because you are pulling together all the chillers in a centralized location, you harness the economies of scale. Right? Then you can put in engineering resources, you can apply technologies, then you can squeeze the most out of the chillers. In the process, we are able to save energy. In the Marina Bay network, we have demonstrated that we've been able to save as much as 40% of the energy that is used for district cooling. So this is district cooling, and this is what we're doing in the Marina Bay.
That's so impressive. And I know that this facility uses huge ice blocks as well that are the size of entire rooms on 3 levels. They're absolutely massive. How are you using this thermal approach? Can you tell us about that a little bit?
Now, just for the audience, a district cooling system produces chilled water, but sometimes you can store this chilled water in a thermal storage system. And in the thermal storage system, you can use ice as one form. The concept is basically when you produce a cold water, if you convert them into ice, you can put them aside and then be able to melt the ice when you need to use the ice to distribute chilled water. The advantage of this is that you are able to produce the chilled water during periods when the electricity demand is not so high, therefore electricity cost is cheaper. Right? In so doing, you are saving costs for the customers in the neighborhood. Of course, as storing the chilled water in the ice, you can also be prepared for situations when the electricity network does not function, right? It rarely happens in Singapore, but when it does, if it does, it hasn't happened, then you can melt the ice and then continue to send the chilled water even if there's no electricity in the network. So overall, the thermal storage is a good supplement to a district cooling system. And of course, for visitors, it's a very interesting facility to go to because it's cold. It's probably the largest refrigerator in Singapore, maybe in the world even, right?
Yes.
But it is a key part of the energy saving and key part of the sustainability solution.
Fabulous. And in addition to that, you're also piloting an incredibly innovative way for zero waste and kind of a circular economy approach in Singapore. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
This is part of the group's push for various initiatives looking for solutions like we say saving the planet, sustainability solutions. We think that at the district level, there are opportunities to create decentralized circular economies. Right? What is a circular economy? A circular economy is when you are able to harness the various components, especially of energy, within an area. This solution that we're looking at and piloting in Singapore is to be able to gasify waste. So what we would do is that we will take the waste in the local area, put it into this compact gasification system, and the outcome and the output of this compact system is biochar, which is the residual, and synthesis gas or syngas that can be burnt and combusted, which then can produce thermal energy. For this pilot, we are taking this thermal energy to produce hot water, which is used by the local food and beverage outlet, and therefore they don't need to produce the hot water through electricity or other means. So that saves energy. The residual that we talk about, the biochar, can actually be used as a fertilizer supplement. Then that would help the plants grow and so on. So instead of dumping things into the landfill, you can actually use it locally. In this particular context, you have a almost closed loop, which is the circular economy. This saves carbon dioxide. We assess that this whole pilot will be able to save at least 20% of carbon emissions. And then it also saves energy if you don't produce the hot water through alternative means. As we go forward, systems like this at the district level, together with district cooling, together maybe electric vehicles charging, we will be able to find system solution at the district level, which would then complement any initiatives at the national level. So this, as a group, we are looking at, I say, many solutions, and we believe at the district level is one thrust that is an opportunity to implement infrastructure that actually saves energy and saves carbon emissions.
So it's not only zero waste, it's actually producing a lot of local benefits as well.
Yes.
That's fascinating.
It's important because if it's just solving one facet, actually it depends, the economics of it becomes much more challenging. But you are able to unlock benefits in multiple ways. And this is again the synergies of various elements of the energy systems when you can integrate them holistically, and this is what we believe at the group, then we can get even more than what the individual solutions are providing for.
Wonderful. So basically thinking holistically, thinking circular economy, thinking thermally, and amazing. Singapore is really ahead of the game here.
I want to emphasize one thing. In order to do something like this, we need various partners. And so there's the group that's driving it. We have partners from the government. We have technology partners. We bring together various stakeholders and providers of solutions together in order to realize the solutions for sustainability.
Wonderful. We have tiny little bit of time left. What would be the key message you would want to give to this young and enthusiastic audience here?
I think I can really feel the energy from all the participants today, the exhibitors in the various halls. What is important is actually we need to pull together people with the belief to find the solutions, right? It's the people that makes the difference. The planet needs everybody to jump in to contribute to solutions. An event like Ecosperity actually allows various parties to come together. I'm really, I feel the energy coming from them. It's actually quite, it influences everybody. So this energy level is very important for the folks watching this. I think the most important is do your part, right? We need everybody to chip in to solve the problems of the planet. Sustainability is the way to go.
Mr. Khoo, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you very much.
And dear audience, thank you for following us on #InnovateForClimate here from Singapore.